Looking to improve your chess game? Look no further than the legendary Bobby Fischer. In this video, we're showcasing the 5 best chess games of Fischer's life, carefully curated after extensive research and consideration. Join us as we explore the brilliant mind of one of the greatest chess players of all time, and learn valuable lessons that you can apply to your own game. From dramatic sacrifices to masterful endgame maneuvers, these games will leave you inspired and awed. So sit back, grab your chessboard, and let's dive into the world of Bobby Fischer.
e4, e6, d3, d5, knight d2, knight f6, g3, c5, bishop g2, knight c6, knight gf3, bishop e7, short castle, e5, knight d7, rook e1, b5, knight f1, b4, h4, a5, bishop f4, a4, a3, b takes a3, b takes a3, knight a5, knight e3, bishop a6, bishop h3, d4, knight f1, knight b6, knight g5, knight d5, bishop d2, bishop takes g5, bishop takes g5, queen d7, queen h5, rook fc8, knight d2, knight c3, bishop f6, queen e8, knight e4, g6, queen g5, knight takes e4, rook takes e4, c4, h5, c takes d3, rook h4, rook a7, bishop g2, d takes c2, queen h6, queen f8, queen takes h7 check, king takes h7, h takes g6 check, king takes g6, bishop e4 checkmate, d4, knight f6, c4, g6, knight c3, bishop g7, e4, short castle, e5, knight e8, f4, d6, bishop e3, c5, d takes c5, knight c6, c takes d6, e takes d6, knight e4, bishop f5, knight g3, bishop e6, knight f3, queen c7, queen b1, d takes e5, f5, e4, f takes e6, e takes f3, g takes f3, f5, f4, knight f6, bishop e2, rook fe8, king f2, rook takes e6, rook e1, rook a e8, Bishop f3. Rook takes e3. Rook takes e3. Rook takes e3. King takes e3. Queen takes f4 check. King f2. Knight g4 check. King g2. Knight e3 check. King f2. Knight d4. Queen d1. Knight takes d1 check. Rook takes d1. Queen takes f3 check. King e1. f4. Rook takes d4. Queen e3 check. King d1. Queen takes d4 check. King c2. f3. a3. Queen takes c4 check. King b1. Queen d3 check. King a1. Queen takes a3 check. King b1. Queen takes b2 checkmate. e4. c5. Knight f3. d6. d4. c takes d4. Knight takes d4. Knight f6. Knight c3. g6. Bishop e3. Bishop g7. f3. Short castle. Queen d2. Knight c6. Bishop c4. Knight takes d4. Bishop takes d4. Bishop e6. Bishop b3. Queen a5. Long castle. b5. King b1. b4. Knight d5. Bishop takes d5. Bishop takes d5. Rook ac8. Bishop b3. Rook c7. h4. Queen b5. h5. Rook fc8. H takes g6. H takes g6. g4. a5. g5. Knight h5. Rook takes h5. G takes h5. g6. e5. G takes f7 check. King f8. Bishop e3. d5. E takes d5. Rook takes f7. d6. Rook f6. Bishop g5. Queen b7. Bishop takes f6. Bishop takes f6. d7. Rook d8. Queen d6 check. King g7. Rook g1 check. King h7. Queen takes f6. Queen takes d7. Queen g6 check. King h8. Queen takes h5 check. Queen h7. Queen takes e5 check. Queen g7. Queen takes g7 checkmate. e4. c5. Knight f3. Knight c6. d4. C takes d4. Knight takes d4. Queen c7. Knight c3. e6. g3. a6. Bishop g2. Knight f6. Short castle. Knight takes d4. Queen takes d4. Bishop c5. Bishop f4. d6. Queen d2. h6. Rook a d1. e5. Bishop e3. Bishop g4. Bishop takes c5. D takes c5. f3. Bishop e6. f4. Rook d8. Knight d5. Bishop takes d5. E takes d5. e4. Rook fe1. Rook takes d5. Rook takes e4 check. King d8. Queen e2. Rook takes d1 check. Queen takes d1 check. Queen d7. Queen takes d7 check. King takes d7. Rook e5. b6. Bishop f1. a5. Bishop c4. Rook f8. King g2. King d6. King f3. Knight d7. Rook e3. Knight b8. Rook d3 check. King c7. c3. Knight c6. Rook e3. King d6. a4. Knight e7. h3. Knight c6. h4. h5. Rook d3 check. King c7. Rook d5. f5. Rook d2. Rook f6. Rook e2. King d7. Rook e3. g6. Bishop b5. Rook d6. King e2. King d8. Rook d3. King c7. Rook takes d6. King takes d6. King d3. Knight e7. Bishop e8. King d5. Bishop f7 check. King d6. King c4. King c6. Bishop e8 check. King b7. King b5. Knight c8. Bishop c6 check. King c7. Bishop d5. Knight e7. Bishop f7. King b7. Bishop b3. King a7. Bishop d1. King b7. Bishop d1. King b7. Bishop f3 check. King c7. King a6. Knight g8. Bishop d5. Knight e7. Bishop c4. Knight c6. Bishop f7. Knight e7. Bishop e8. King d8. Bishop takes g6. Knight takes g6. King takes b6. King d7. King takes c5. Knight e7. b4. A takes b4. C takes b4. Knight c8. a5. Knight d6. b5. Knight e4 check. King b6. King c8. King c6. King b8. b6. e4. e5. Knight f3. Knight c6. Bishop b5. a6. Bishop a4. Knight f6. Short castle. b5. Bishop b3. Bishop e7. d4. d6. c3. Short castle. h3. Rook b8. Knight bd2. Bishop d7. Rook e1. Queen e8. Knight f1. Bishop d8. Knight g3. Knight a5. Bishop c2. c5. D takes e5. D takes e5. Queen d6. Knight c6. Queen takes c5. Bishop b6. Queen a3. Queen c8. Bishop e3. Rook e8. Bishop takes b6. Rook takes b6. Queen c5. Rook b7. Rook a d1. Rook c7. Queen d6. Rook d8. Queen a3. a5. Rook d2. b4. C takes b4. Knight takes b4. Bishop b3. Rook c5. Rook e d1. Queen c7. Knight g5. Knight c2. Rook takes c2. Rook takes c2. Queen e7. Bishop e8. Bishop takes f7 check. Bishop takes f7. Rook takes d8 check. Queen takes d8. Queen takes d8 check. Knight e8. Knight f5. Bishop g6. Queen d5 check. King f8. Knight e6 check. King g8. Knight e7 check. King h8. Knight g5. Rook c1 check. King h2. Rook h1 check. King takes h1. Knight f6. Queen d8 check. Knight e8. Knight takes g6 check. King g8. Queen takes e8 checkmate.
Thanks for joining us on this journey through Bobby Fischer's best chess games. We hope you enjoyed watching and learned something new to enhance your own chess skills. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more great content like this. And if you have a favorite Bobby Fischer game that we didn't include, let us know in the comments. Keep playing, keep learning, and we'll see you next time.